Hi and welcome back. So yesterday I took a little trip into the town centre in Manchester, and if you guys follow me on Instagram you'll know that at the moment I'm in pin jail. So I went into the Disney store yesterday to see if there was anything I could buy to fill the void of not buying any pins, and then whilst I was in town I also popped into our local Forbidden Planet where I was able to indulge in a little spending. So I'll go through my Disney store pickup first, and then I'll show you guys what I picked up from Forbidden Planet. So when I was in the Disney store they had a sale on. These are the Ufufi teddies that they've been releasing over in Japan. They've had a few released over here also, but I think maybe they're not selling that well. They seem to just have them all on sale, as if they were trying to clear them all out, and I don't think there are any available on the Disney store online, the UK store anymore now. When there were some on the UK store I did pick up a couple. So these weren't from my haul yesterday, but I have picked these up before online. So these are the Stitch and Scrump Ufufis. They come kind of scented as well. They have these scented beads in the bottom down here. So Scrump, as you can see on the side here, says I smell like pineapple, and then Stitch apparently smells like apple blossom. So I love Scrump, and I thought these two as a pair looked adorable, so I picked these up. They were, I think they were about £5 each. Online. So yeah, when I saw that there was a sale in the Disney store I went straight for the Ufufis, pushed my way through the crowds to try and see what was in there. Most of them had already gone, so there was lots of Mickey and Minnie's left, lots of the Seven Dwarfs there as well. So the ones I particularly wanted weren't there, but I did find this little guy. Now when I saw that he was only 75p, I could not resist. So I have picked up the little Cheshire Cat Ufufi. So as you can see here, it says that he smells like tea cookies, which is quite fitting with Alice in Wonderland and the, you know, the Mad Hatter's tea party. He's got little tufts of hair around his ears as well, and I just love the colouring on this. And I thought that actually with these other two Ufufis, he kind of fits in quite well, I think, even though he's completely from a different movie altogether. And then I also have the Beast Ufufi here, so as you can see they do come in different sizes, but I would love to collect more of these. I'm a bit upset that it appears that they're sort of discontinuing them in store now, but yeah, so this little guy I picked up yesterday. So I also picked this soft toy up in the Disney store yesterday. Now I have seen it in store a couple of times. I've been dropping a lot of hints at my boyfriend. My birthday's coming up next month and I just loved it, but when I was in there yesterday there was only a couple left on the shelf, and there were people crowding around. Bamboo! Sorry, my dog's down here. She's trying to, I think she thinks the teddy is a chew toy for her. But essentially, yeah, I knew I would regret it if I didn't pick this up, and it all went. So I've picked up the Scrump soft toy here. So I do, as I said before, I do love Scrump. For those of you who don't know, Scrump is from the Lilo and Stitch movie. She's the doll that Lilo makes when she doesn't have a doll to play with the other girls. She makes her herself and says that her head is a little bit too big, I think overstuffed, and I think the explanation Lilo gives is that a maggot or something has laid eggs in its brain, or something gross along those lines. But I just love the colouring on this. I love the size, and she's so soft as well. So yeah, I've got a little Scrump teddy, and price isn't on here. I think she was £15. So yeah, glad to add her to my collection. So that was it for the Disney store, but as I say, I'm in pin jail now, so my boyfriend will tell you that I have an addictive personality. So when I went into Forbidden Planet there was this queue of people queuing up for the new Funko Pop releases. Now Funko are these like plastic vinyl figurines. They do them for all kinds of different things like movies, TV, comic books, pretty much anything you can think of, but they also do a load of Disney ones as well. So when I was in there yesterday there weren't any new releases of Disney ones, but when I saw them, yeah, I had to have something to fill the void of buying pins, so now it looks like I'm a bit of a Funko collector as well, and I went a little bit Funko crazy. So I'll show you the ones that I ended up buying. So first of all, as you probably know, Buzz Lightyear is my ultimate favourite Toy Story and pretty much Disney character, so I had to pick up the Disney Buzz Lightyear Funko. So you can see here it's from the 20th anniversary. These are the other ones in the collection, so we also have Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Rex and Ham as well. So let's get him out and I'll show you what he looks like. So this is the Buzz Lightyear Funko Pop vinyl figure. As you can see, he's got his laser pointing out there. He's in his spacesuit with his helmet up and he's got his wings out at the back. And then, no, I was hoping maybe on the bottom they'd put Andy's name on his foot, but that's not there. But still loving this Funko Pop for the first in my collection. Now I'm definitely much more of a Disney villain person than a Disney princess. So I wanted to pick up one of the villain Funko Pop figurines as well. I saw this one. This is probably my favourite villain, along with Ursula. Ursula's probably my other favourite villain. But I had to pick up the Maleficent figurine. So these are the other ones that they had. They didn't have all of these in store, but you can see these, says the series 1 of these here. So we've got another Buzz and Woody here. We've got Maleficent and Cruella down there. But yeah, I just love the colouring on this Maleficent one. I love the green face and her purple makeup. Let me show you her a bit more closely. So this is the Maleficent Funko Pop figurine. So she's got her staff, she's wearing her very glamorous black and purple cloak, and then she's got her gorgeous pointy horns at the top as well. So I just think she's stunning. So yeah, number 2 for my collection. Now my all-time favourite Disney movie has to be Moana. I don't know if that's a popular choice, but I personally can relate to Moana a lot, the way that she's wanting to explore the world and sort of help protect the planet as well. So yeah, I definitely love Moana, and one of my all-time favourite characters from Moana is Grandma Tala. And also I'm going to have a little bit of an announcement coming up shortly as well, with a pin I've been designing, which is Grandma Tala related. So keep an eye out on my Instagram for that. But with that in mind, and with Moana being my favourite movie, I had to pick up one of the Moana pop figures. So I'll show you the back first of all, because there are a few in the series. So as you can see here, I went for the Grandma Tala one, but there's also a Moana in her kind of ceremonial gear. Grandma Tala there, we have Takar and Tafiti down here, and Tamatoa over on this side as well. Now the Tamatoa one I think is a bit bigger. They didn't actually have him in store, but I'll be hoping to pick him up online, I think. So let me get Grandma Tala out the box for you. So I just think she's amazing. I mean, look at that. She's such an inspiring woman in the film. I love she's got the Heart of Tafiti necklace on there, and she's in her traditional dress, rocking this gorgeous glamorous grey hair. I wish I could rock grey hair like that. And then we've got a flower up in her hair as well. And as I say, a little bit of a marker to do with my announcement, which will be coming up on Instagram soon. So yeah, Grandma Tala is the 3rd to the collection. And then the last one is another of the Moana pins. So I won't show you the back because it's the same, but I went and bought the Tafiti pop figure. Let me get her out and show you. So I was toying between this one and Takar, but Tafiti is just gorgeous. I mean, look how lush green she is. She's on a bed of almost like moss and flowers. We've got her almost like moss hair, moss viney hair, with a band around her head and flowers around her head also. So there is the Tafiti pop figurine. So yeah, so they are my 4 for my collection. Now they are $10.99 each, so I think 4 was enough for me to feel like I'd been able to spend a little bit of money, and kind of rebelled from pin jail a little bit. So yeah, big mistake in terms of my wallet, but in terms of happiness, they are definitely making me happy. So I love these 2 in particular. I might try and collect the whole Moana set. I think I probably will collect all 5 of those. And then these are the other 2 as well. So we have the Maleficent and Buzz Lightyear ones also. So yeah, unfortunately looks like I'm going to be starting a new collection, but I had one more thing to show you before I go. So also from Forbidden Planet. Now this isn't Disney related, but I hate at work how the mugs they have are all dirty and everyone's sharing the same mug, and I just want my own mug. So I am a Ravenclaw and I'm also wearing blue today. So I've gone and bought a Harry Potter Ravenclaw mug. So I think this was $6.99. So it's got the Hogwarts kind of shield on the back here with each of the houses and they're representing animals. So we have the raven for Ravenclaw down here, and then as we turn round we've got a nice big raven with an R and Ravenclaw, and I just love the blue colouring on this as well. So yeah, I'll be drinking out from this when I go back to work this week. So that's everything I bought. As I say, I'll be collecting more Funkos, I'm sure, so I'll talk you through those as my collection expands. But yeah, unfortunately I am in pin jail. The pins which ended up getting me in pin jail are arriving. I just had another one delivered this morning, waiting for 2 more to arrive, which are in one parcel together. So once that arrives, I'll have 7 new pins to open up for you on my channel. So keep an eye on my Instagram for that, or subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.